Hello everyone, this is LLocke from Broken Radar, and this is the first episode of the new series that I'll be making on FTL. FTL is a new, pretty new indie game, space simulator, available on Steam now, and well, for the first episode I'll just show you a bit what it's all about. But for a new game. So, this is the ship that you'll be flying in FTL. The original name is the Castle. You can change it, of course. So I will be doing that just now. Let's see, let's call it the Broken Radar. Okay, in FTL you can actually unlock a few different kind of ships. There's 9 in total. As you can see, I've unlocked 3 of them. This is the Castle is the ship that you'll be starting out with, so I'll be playing with that to show you around. Every ship has 2 layouts, but you start with one and the other one has to be unlocked by completing 2 out of 3 achievements that are ship specific. This is the ship overview. This is what the ship looks like in the game. As you can see, the ship is divided in different rooms. Some of them have little icons in it, that's machine rooms. I'll show you what it all does. This is your crew. The Castrol starts out with a crew of 3 human crew members. I'll go and edit them as well a bit. Let's see, the first one will be myself. Then we have Miranda, who started this channel. And for the third one, let's see, that will be Damish, friend of Miranda. He loves this game as well. So now we have a crew of 3. As you can see, they're positioned in their standard rooms right from the start. The room on the front, that's the control room. That's where the ship is steered. It's also the room that you need to fly from area to area. Then you have this little icon, which are 2 doors. Basically, if this room is up, you can control all doors in game. You can open them, close them. Then you have the camera room. With this room you can actually see the entire ship. As you can see what is happening in them. You can also upgrade them, so you can see the enemy ships from the inside. Then a little med bay. This is where you can send your crew to heal up if they get damaged. Below it is a shield room. Having this one up will make sure that you get your shield and that it's restored when you get damage. And you have the weapons room, the 2 little rockets. From this room you can well, basically direct all your fire at enemy ships. The O2 room, it supplies the oxygen for the entire ship, so if this goes down the oxygen will gradually decrease. And the engine room, basically the room that makes up for your speed. Yeah, at the bottom you can see a little description on every room. You can also see the upgrades at the middle right. So you can see what the upgrades do. At the bottom is your starting loadout on weapons. As you can see, we're starting with the Artemis, which is a missile weapon, which can shoot through an enemy shield, so it can ignore some points of an enemy shield and do its damage accordingly. And then we have the burst laser. It shoots 3 little laser shots in a row, each one dealing 1 damage. It's also pretty nice for beating a shield. Having one shot kill a shield and the other 2 just passing through. Then you have some the drone part. Because we're starting with the castle, we don't have a drone control room installed. So we're not starting with any drones, but we could maybe buy some and upgrade them when we are in the game. That depends on what we'll be encountering. Same for the augmentations. The castle does not start with any augmentations. These are basically some passive bonuses that your ship can get. These are also either obtained through well, battle or missions, or you can buy them at stores. And as you can see, you can have 3 different augmentations. Let's see, I'm gonna be going on easy mode to start, and I'll show you the game when we start. You start out with a little story. You are running away from the rebel army. You're going towards the Federation fleet. When you have to reach them before the rebel army catches up with you. And before getting there, you have to make sure that you visit as many little sectors as possible. So, the game starts fast. Well, since this is a safe area, it is safe to unpause it. Nothing will happen. We can direct our crew to the rooms that I want them in. I want damage. That sounds a bit like damage, so I'll just go send them to the weapons room. And Miranda can take care of the shields. And me myself, I'll be steering the ship. So, I'll show you a bit more. At the bottom of, top left, there's a hull. This is basically the health of your entire ship. If this goes to 0, your ship will explode and it's game over. There is no continues in this game. If you die, you die. This is your scrap meter. Scrap is basically the currency in game. You spend it for upgrades, stuff at the stores, which can be anything from fuel to drones to actual crew members. Below the hull is the shield meter. Every point of shield will block 1 damage from incoming attacks. So having a good shield is very important, but can also be taken down quick. If you have the shield room, will make sure that your shield regenerates. As long as it's undamaged. Having someone inside the shield room also speeds up the rate at which the shield recovers. Next to it there is 3 little icons. First one is the fuel. Every time you move to a new sector, 1 fuel is consumed. So you have to make sure you always carry some fuel. The next one is the number of missiles. Every time you shoot a missile type weapon, this number is reduced by 1. So for example, if we shoot our Artemis missile at an enemy, it will drop by 1. And then we have the drones. Basically the same as missiles. If you have a drone control room and you shoot a drone into the sky or anywhere, the drone number will be reduced by 1. Then we have in small our evade percentage. It's starting at 10%. That means if we're being shot at, we have 10% to ignore any damage from the attack. And below is the oxygen level, which is at 100%, so we have plenty of oxygen. If this drops too low, our board members will start suffocating. You can also see that on the ship because the rooms will slowly be starting to get red. I can actually show you. As I said before, you can open doors, and as you can see, this room is instantly turning red, which means it's low on oxygen. can also see over here our oxygen level has dropped a bit. Because the other doors are locked, the vacuum won't spread throughout the rest of the ship, which can be done by opening more doors. And you can see this room is slowly turning, well, reddish pink as well. Now if we close the doors and make sure there's no open contact with the outer space, you can see the oxygen will slowly start to rise again, and these rooms will return to their white selves. Then we have the 3 crew members that we currently have. We can get more crew members. They all have some skills, basically how well they are at operating the different rooms, as well as repairing. If a room gets damaged, they can repair it. And combat. There is a module for your ship that can send your crew members to other ships. And of course enemy ships can have these modules as well, sending their crew members to on your ship, just to fight it out aboard the ship. Let's see, at the bottom is your current energy. So we currently have 3 unspent energy and 5 spent energy. You can see this over here as well. So every room needs some energy to operate. Actually the shields are fully charged. Our engine could use 1 power more. Oxygen is charged. Healing bay is charged. And our weapons are unpowered at the moment. So let's start with directing some power into those. So the weapons are slowly increasing over here. When the bar is filled, they turn to green and they are ready to shoot. Since there is no enemy here at the moment, well, there is no target, can't shoot them. And there is some subsystems here as well. They are always powered as long as they're repaired, so you don't need to worry that much about these. That is the piloting, the camera control and the door control. So that's basically the layout of the game. If you encounter an enemy, the ship will appear on the top right corner. Just the same as your own ship, with all different rooms to show you that you can target individually. Yeah, that's about it. I say let's see if we can go pick a fight. Oh yeah, at the top middle. You have the FTL drive with the jump button. If you jump to a new sector, it will be depleted. It will slowly charge up, and when it's full you can jump to another sector, even if you are still in combat. Sometimes this is the only chance for you to get away from an enemy ship. And the ship button, this actually opens you to the I'll show you the upgrade room screen. This is the place where you can buy upgrades for your ship, at least for the existing rooms that you have. The scrap cost is shown at the bottom, and every upgrade will cost more and more scrap. Let's see, then we have the crew screen. As far as I know, you can only check out, you can dismiss them on this screen, and you can check out their skills. And the last one is the equipment screen. You can swap different weapons or augmentations here. You can have 4 weapons installed at one time. I think it's the same for drones, maybe it's 3. You can have 4 items in your cargo, which are unused and cannot be used when you're in space. And the augmentations. If, for example, your 4 weapon slots are full and you get another new weapon, it will be automatically sent to the cargo. Then you can, from this screen, you can just swap them out and use the ones which you prefer. So at the moment we are lacking one power to get our engine fully powered. So this is the reactor which supplies your power. So I'm gonna upgrade this once, so we get one more power. As you can see here, we got another new green bar, and we're gonna power it to the engine, so it's also fully powered. One more thing to note, some of these icons have a little mannequin head above them. As you can see, this one is white, this one is black. That's because the shield room is currently operated by a crew member, and that actually gives it a little bonus. And the engine room is not operated, which doesn't supply it with the bonus. For the shield, if you mouse over it, you can see it. If it's manned, it will increase the shield recharge speed. For the engine, let's see, there it is. It increases your dodge chance. For the weapons, it will charge your weapons faster. And over here, the piloting room. Well, it requires someone to be there, so you can actually jump to a new sector. So that's basically all there is to say about the interface, and next episode will be going out into space. Let's see if we can pick some fights. Hope to see you next time. This was LLocke. Bye.